This is the home page of Purdue MLA Formatting and Style Guide. Citations provide a roadmap for researchers to be able to locate a source easily. And so they tend to follow a general order. So it always will start with the author, last name first, then first name. You'll have the title of the source. So this could be the chapter title, the article title, the website page title. Title of container, that would be the book title. That would be the website name, like CNN or New York Times. This could also be the journal, like the Journal of Medicine, or a magazine like Cosmopolitan. Other contributors might be editors. This is the volume number. Okay, so if you are locating journals, they have volume numbers. Number indicates the issue number. Okay, so the way journals are published is that you'll have a particular year, like 2020, and that year will have maybe 4 volumes or 5 volumes, and then within that volume you'll have many issues. Okay, so there's a hierarchical order. And if available, so for books you'll have a publisher, and then there's going to be the date of the source, and location can be the page numbers or it can be the URL. And so when we take a look at a source, I'll know right away that this is a book because this is the name of the publisher. Here, a website, as you can tell, so this is the location. And it's in quotations because it is the chapter or it's the web page or it's the article that is in the source. The container, right? So this is the name of the website. So it would be in italics, the name of a book, the name of the journal, the name of the magazine. Okay, so when I see what gets put in quotation marks and what has italics, I can know right away the type of source it is and what is part of what. And so we need to format citations correctly because they communicate a very specialized language. It's like its own discourse community, and it has its own rules, letting us know right away what the source is. So here, for instance, I don't need to know anything about the source. I see VOL period and know right away this is a journal because only journals have volume numbers. Books don't have volume numbers, but journals do. And it's volume 15, and inside this volume, it's issue number 1. And these are the specific page numbers, okay? And so when you have, of course, a web source, then you have the actual URL. For many sources, like web pages, this date here, that's the date that you actually looked up the source. And so when you go and retrieve a source that doesn't have actual page numbers, then you'll need to have an access date. The reason why we have access dates is because web pages make changes all the time. It's edited all the time. So they want to know exactly which date that you accessed the site when quoting and referencing it, in case information has changed or updated. To use the site, if you have any journal articles or magazine articles, you'll need to click on periodicals. This is where you cite journals and magazines. If you have web pages like CNN or New York Times, you click on electronic sources. If you have a chapter in a book, you need to do is click on books, scroll down, and look for the section titled A Work in an Anthology. If this is a chapter by the author of the actual book, then you can go ahead and just cite it as a book with one author and follow this format.